now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he stopped immediately there.
Tyreek Stevenson in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a 1st down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. This is caught by Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 11-yard line.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. His pass caught at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
At the 3-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. I hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. To throw, it's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd and a couple. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. To the air, Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Santos' kick is up and through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Out of bounds just short of midfield.
They'll set up a throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Back to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He's back to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got it to Williams. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. A pass complete to Odunze. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple. Here's Williams. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. To throw, Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And they take a knee. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for Detroit, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10.